Thank you for tapping in, turning on, tuning in with I, Enchantress the Babbler, on our evolutionary high. I'm just gonna go in at this time. So what be on my mind? Spite. For anything done out of spite. Bites? No. Nothing should be done out of spite. Ah, but yet so many things are done out of spite. Even the act of ignorance. But everything out of spite is done in ignorance, is it? Or no? Whatever the case may be. But spite is what I feel like wants to be extracted from me to speak, in whatever degree it's going to be. Because we're finer tuning and we're working through, even though poetry be the ruse that gets us to have to learn to really listen. Welcome to shooting our arrows. Sagittarius, the Sagittarius in me. See our arrows clearly, we shoot out. You know what I mean? Spite is a disease. It's baggage, it's excess, it's unresolved issues. It's stuff that people keep holding together, right? It's like a fear, a pride, a displeasing feeling inside. So, what is happening now in your currency? That if you find yourself here, Spirit really wants you to dive deep. Whatever you want to associate it with. I said Spirit, whatever you want it to be, whatever you need it to be for yourself. Don't get so lost in the parable of metaphors, of language being spoken to convey, to help you see things colorfully in multi-dimensional kind of ways. But tapping in, tuning on, tuning in, we're in a lot of retrograde kind of spirited kind of spins collectively. Meanwhile, we're always in a shadowy kind of retrograde kind of experience in life because everything is always happening simultaneously, right? It's just the facts of life. So now, adjustments. Retrogrades help us make readjustments. It doesn't have to be a negative thing. It doesn't have to be anything bad. But right away, if you jump to the conclusion that something negative is going to happen or be, then there goes an adjustment that you need to see. Why do you always leap negatively? Conditioning. You know what I mean? Let's adjust the lens. You are responsible for your avatar. The same way the lower self exists is the same way the higher self exists. It's the unifying of your most highest with your most lowest. It's not shunning that which brings you a feeling of shadow. Not right. Don't shun yourself. That's not right. So conclusions need to be made, right? There's something wanting to be complete. There's an achievement, a marking. Why is spite pulling up? Make sure that even your win, your achievement didn't come from a spiteful place of needing to prove that which you don't ever have to prove. You don't ever have to teach someone a lesson. Chances are, if that is your drive, they're never going to get it at any given time because the karma is on your side in that development. Slip straight, right? So yeah, I sit up straight and then I see the yoga card. Oh, what is spite? A desire to hurt, annoy, or offend. Get back at someone, you know? Deliberate, to be deliberately hurtful. Two wrongs don't make a right, right? So there's a creative force of energy happening here that wants you to reclaim your power, you hear, right? There's a declaration that needs to be written here out loud and understood from your lands so that you can understand the commands and so that you can overstand your lands and be prosperous. Okay, because here comes the diamond, right? This creative force, right? This value, right? We're in Virgo season, although these messages are timeless. But this is an excellent opportunity to utilize the energies of, you know, the ability to be so detailed with so many kind of things. We have that Mercury energy, which is friendly with Gemini Virgo energies, right? Gemini with the communication and Virgo with the detailing of that communication, of that deliberation, of that declaration, of that creation, that commitment, right? Even when you grow tired, even when you grow weary, even if you know you need um some kind of like fucking break, right? The need for restoration for some. Or maybe you're getting it, or maybe it's here. Or maybe you need to give it to yourself, right? To remove any kind of roadblock that is in your way. Spite, be to blame. It's a heavy weight. What do you mean? I'm not spiteful. I don't wish nobody harm. But your thoughts can be singing a whole different song. It's like seeing someone that's thriving and you don't acknowledge their existence because you're not thriving and you're not satisfied with your condition. So you ignore the individual. That's spitefulness. It's another form of spite, taking a bite deliberately so instead of wanting to grow. There's so many multi-dimensional layers to anything and everything. Someone may be showing you time and time again that they're not ready for a commitment, a development, a relationship, and you hold on to the vision or the dream that you have in some kind of way. And during the meantime, while you wait, you make them pay. That's spite. You're a single mother doing your thing, and things been challenging for you in many kind of degrees. And bitter could be a seed that grows and flows in many kind of ways. And you nasty with your children in some kind of way. That's spite. You feel attacked or defensive in some kind of way because others be coming at you in every wrong way, and defensive you can be and tired of this kind of shit you see. And the whole entire time you may not have done anything, and yet you can't wait for the day that you're vindicated in every kind of way to prove these mofos wrong. Spite. Somebody hurt you, I want them to pay. Spite. I'm not saying who's right. but it's the energy of the alchemy. Somebody hurts you in a relationship and love, and the next person you date or see, you hurt them before they can hurt you. You know what I mean? Spite. There's so many variations I can tap into, turn on, tune into here, but I don't want to, right? Shield, the line of defense that takes offense, feeling like they need to protect something, but you need to safeguard your mind, your thoughts, your heart, your energy inside, because that's what creates the energy on the external lens. So if you don't got your energy right, you don't got your energy right either, right? Broken heart. So there might be a broken heart healing. Remember, this is a dive. So there are many energies here. Take what that is yours and leave behind that which is not. So that could be interfering with how you're thinking. So how is your thoughts connected to spite? And how is that showing up in your life, even if you're nice? Everybody got a shadow. Slick be the tongue that slices. Slingshot. Sending it out there. Thinking you want some heroic rise. Spite rule your life. That's polluted, convoluted. That ain't light. That's dark overshadowing light. Infusion needs to happen inside. Energy. Right? Within a few weeks. Right? So something is developing, being created, right? Detaching, being remote, right? We're in Virgo, 2 season, hermit mode, right? Leading to, right, perfecting, right? Perfecting, practice makes perfect. Spark, things taking off, right? Balance, something being uplifted, right? Because you're becoming more self and self-aware, right? Right? You're seeing clearly, right? You're facing issues, the self-assessment, self-improvement, right? So good. Grounding energy. Great. A unifying energy. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. So also, yeah, not letting fear play with you. Worries. If certain kind of thoughts start popping up, right? This is a time for you not to get so attached to what's popping up and start looking at it like if it's being written on a chalkboard for you. And what's the beauty of a chalkboard? You can erase that shit too. So view it on a chalkboard theme and erase anything that you don't need, but at least you can clearly see, read the chalkboard. You know what I mean? Believe in the impossible, right? Daydreams. So even too, right? Like something ending in order for something new to begin, right? So these are like power couples too, romance, right? Right, unicorns, rainbows, and all that kind of stuff, aspiring to your happily ever after. The stories we tell, do you really believe? If not, you need to, shut your mouth until you can get clean. Because clearly ignorance can hide what you're really seeding, that you don't even realize what you're breeding. Is that really succeeding? You know? Well, deeper meaning, learning that, right? Getting in touch and getting in touch and tune, understanding your hidden emotions, your true feelings, and nourishing the well of you that is so evolutionary, revolutionary to you, that you just continue to nourish, protect your nourish, and save. Uh-huh. You're looking really deeper into a lot of different things, and that's a really strong place to be. So very likely that what you wish to succeed can breed seed, but you got to put in the action. You know what I mean, right? Happy home. That's what you want. Maybe a divine partnering, counterpart, allowing it to happen, a family, a sense of belonging, bliss and contentment, comfort established. So these are the things that you are working to establish. So spite can't be what you move from. I'm not spiteful and all this kind of stuff and all this kind of things. If you got anger, spit and venom out, you know what I mean? And quick to defend yourself and attack and roar, go into war, you know what I mean? And you got a lot of spite. I don't care what you say. Right? There ain't no possibility you could be creating the good happily ever after with that kind of energy. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. There ain't nothing you can say, no matter how righteous you think you can be, that's gonna make me understand that from that kind of leveling of thought. That shit is fucking poison to everyone involved. So we're going within, whether you like to hear it or not. Nobody's exempt on all multidimensionals. So can you understand that nobody's exempt? Nobody's exempt, all receives. 0 point of the self-examination. You know what I mean? It's okay. You're exploring the unconscious mind and you're getting into tune. You might think you're right? I used to think I was right. And again, I can only speak from my own experience and all that kind of shit too, and just giving an example too. Just because you're right, don't make you right. So, right, the superior, expert, sharp tongue, right? Crack shot, right? Intense. Yeah. But you're grounding that intenseness. You're really working on that balance, that unity, right? The superiority in energy. Got nothing to do with anybody else. Oof, oof. So wonderful skill craftsmanships here. Alchemists, sorcerers, however you want to identify, right? Tapping into the playful childhood essence of that which brings joy to you in your life during this time will be helpful to make it much lighter, right? And sexual fulfillment, too. Intimacy, diving deeper, exploring, opening up, receiving, diving into something secret more with a divine partner in a friendship, right? In a relationship, in a marriage, in a union, a deepening, right? Pay attention to your dreams, right? 369. Wow, I see that 369. How is that, right? So get a pair of like worry beads or something to pray upon, or something to help you to 369. 369. 369. My spirit uncle Nikola Tesla, right? So yeah, there's some kind of ritual that you should start committing yourself to, that's going to help improve your rituals too. You know what I mean? You should go follow me on Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. And there is a new subscription platform that if you invest in, right, you will receive exclusive content behind the scenes that's posted there where it's hidden from the public, the general public. And I offer great DIY and awesome guidance for you to apply in your daily routine in life. So for reasonable price, you should go check that out. Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. That's me. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Anem kara, unconditional love, romance, soulmates, right? An uncommon bond, devoted always. So being devoted in love, another 6, another balancing this. So Gemini, mercurial energy being healed, right? During this Virgo season, right? We're seeing the Virgo sign. And then here, this is Capricorn energy too. And I'm seeing Taurus. Although signs don't apply, but Pisces, Cancer, here as well. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and Gemini, right? And then some numbers that we see, because I'm going to start wrapping this up, is 966, 369, 666, okay, 379, okay, 643, 346, 866, 834, 986, okay, 369, I said that right away. And 789, right? It's all about progression, right? So build up to something more. That's beautiful. But operating in any kind of spiteful kind of way, here's your trigger to check yourself energetically, honestly too. All right. And that's just how it's gonna be, right? Which is gonna ignite. If you're really honest with you and you're not bothered by any kind of fucking trigger, and you just keep it as real as you can, be gangster with yourself. Be gangster with yourself. You don't have to be gangster with everybody else, but be gangster with yourself. Always. You can lie to the world, but don't lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Right? So if you do, the reward for you is that energy of enthusiasm and spark that is needed to heat, to intensify, right? This joy, to ignite this passion within you, this ecstasy, right? This exhilaration, and getting things going. So go ahead. You have everything to gain by being authentic to yourself, right? Nobody's here. It's just you. Be real with you and see how the creative force will be a faithful divine partner to your whole fucking existence. But if you want to be a spiteful mofo because you think you're right about something, ay, 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 that's not spiritual power. So may the alchemy of your courtship with your divine partner, make it first yourself, this unity, right, within your energy, right? This invincible spiritual power of multidimensional, multifaceted brilliance. That be you. May it always ring authentic and true. And if there is any spite existing in you, let's clear that fucking energy too. Releasing, removing all that does not serve. Every spiteful energy may fly away and then evaporate instantly. So the pulse of earth transformed into vibrations, energy, frequency, vibrations of love that serve the all that is the whole. I like that. Transmuting that bitch, spite. I bite you with love. LOVE. If you're gonna be so spiteful, go take a crap. And when you're there, think about all of that you want to release. And then flush it down the toilet bowl. You see, so simple it can be. Flush that shit down the drain and go your merry own joyful way. Releasing all spite, realizing that it does not solve shit except cause you more anguish. So get hip with it. You don't want to stick with it. And yeah, that's it, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much for tapping in, tuning in. Make sure to pay attention to the description box. If there's nothing in the description box when you come here, please check back at another time. Always check the description box because I use it like a personal little freestyle writing diary of mine. Why not update the shit? Why not get the chance? Because in between stuff I'll be doing. So yeah, if that sentence makes sense. But yeah, master discipline, yes, right? Working smart, focus, the structure, right? Teaching, training, conquering, overcoming, controlled, learning a skill, in the flow, authoritarian, right? Commanding presence. That be you. And if that is so, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. And thank you so much. I made it to 500 subs on here. So everyone, my goal is to make it to 1,000 subs, of course. So I just want to say thank you to all new subscribers, and thank you to for the continued subscribers, and thank you. Grateful be I. If we get to 1,000, maybe I'll go live. Oh shit, it rhymed, right? Right, the great mentalist, eloquent rational. Yeah, so let's get there. Thank you so much. That's what's up. I appreciate. That's really nice. Thank you guys. You know what I mean? Thanks. Okay. Yeah. Till next time. Bye. Hit that notification bell because I upload I upload randomly.